Cain traveled far to the east and built the first city, naming it after his son. His descendants became masters of the earth. They created harps and flutes, and they learned to forge tools out of bronze and iron. But as their skills grew, so did their violence. Meanwhile, Adam and Eve had another son named Seth. God has granted me another child in place of Abel, Eve said. It was through Seth's line that people began to call on the name of the Lord again, creating a small spark of light in a world that was slowly growing cold. Centuries passed, and the world became a crowded, chaotic place. The Bible tells of the Nephilim, giants and heroes of old who walked the earth. But as the population exploded, the thoughts of human hearts became only evil continually. Men didn't just survive. They oppressed each other. The earth was filled with violence and corruption. The peace of Eden was now a distant, forgotten memory, and the Creator looked down at the world he had made with a heavy, grieving heart. The darkness was almost total, but there was one man who stood out like a single candle in a dark cave. His name was Noah. While the rest of the world lived in rebellion, Noah walked with God. He was a man of integrity in a world that had none. God saw Noah's heart and decided that the world could not continue in its current state, but he would not destroy the righteous with the wicked. He came to Noah with a plan that sounded impossible, a way to survive the coming storm. God gave Noah a specific set of instructions. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood. It wasn't a ship meant for sailing. It was a massive, 3-story floating chest designed to survive a global catastrophe. Noah began to build it in the middle of dry land, far from any ocean. People mocked him. They laughed as he hammered the cypress wood and sealed it with pitch. For decades, the sound of Noah's hammer was a warning to the world, but the people only cared about their own pleasures, ignoring the giant structure rising in their midst. The day finally arrived. The ark was finished, a mountain of wood standing ready. God commanded Noah to bring 7 pairs of every clean animal and 2 of every unclean animal, male and female. From the forests, the deserts, and the skies, the creatures began to arrive, moved by a divine instinct. They marched up the ramp into the darkness of the ark. Finally, Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives entered. Then, the most chilling sound occurred. God himself shut the door. The time for talking was over. The windows of heaven were about to burst.